What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new video. And in today's video, we're going to be having a look at the Trick or Treat Studios Halloween 6 Curse of Michael Myers mask. Now, these masks are pretty accurate to Halloween 6. They look just like the molds from Halloween 6. I don't think they are the same molds because during the production of Halloween 6, apparently a angry crew member wiped like rubbing alcohol or some sort of chemical in all of the masks, and all of them pretty much rotted. So I don't know. I think they did the same thing with the molds, and I don't know if any were left. But if so, then I would assume that's what Trick or Treat Studios used, because these things look pretty spot on, minus the paint. Yeah, these things are pretty killer looking, man. The color is a bit off. It's a little yellow. I've had two versions of these. I had one from when they first came out, kind of like back in 2014-ish, around there. And I had one of these, and it was very yellow. It was also much bigger. And so, yeah, it was very yellow. Also, the hairline was very receded. And it didn't look good. This one is a way better copy. I've had this for about 3 years now. And yeah, it's just a much better copy. His hair is a little poofy. This is more keen to what Halloween H2O looks like. But you know, it's still good enough for Halloween 6 hair. I have styled the hair and I put hair gel in it, so that way it's always spiky on the sides. Like, there is no messing this up. You can push it back all you want, but if you pull it out, it's always gonna have this have the spikes and stuff hanging off the side like that. There's a lot of weathering on this mask. You can see his lips are very gray. He's got a lot of weathering around here, and it's just, the mask just has this strange quality to it. He's got these lines in his neck that are there in the movie. And it just doesn't look like latex. In the movie, it didn't look like latex. It just looked like it was such a strange material. I do have Velcro on the back of mine, so you can kind of Velcro it. It looks a little goofy on the back, but yeah, you can have it like that. But yeah, for masks, like collectors, if you want to get a Trick or Treat Studios one, you can go for it. They're pretty accurate. You know, if you could find a Brad Harden copy, they're very rare, but they come off the movie molds. I know Cemetery Gates Productions, Terry Lambert over there, he does a Halloween 6. So there's definitely options out there. It doesn't have to be a Trick or Treat Studios copy, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with them. They're pretty accurate to the film. You know, he's got those classic big ears that he has in the movie. This is particularly one of my favorite masks in the franchise. It just has so many subtleties about it. Like, he's got like these rings around his eyes. His nose kind of points upwards. He's got really big lips and ears. He's got some very noticeable shadowing. The mask kind of almost has this aged quality look to it. You know, it's just interesting. This mask just looks very lived in, which would make sense in a way, because, you know, the mask is around 7 or 8 years old by the time Halloween 6 comes around. Because he gets it in Halloween 4, then he rolls down the river with it, which could explain some of the yellowing effect. Then obviously, even though it's a different mask in Part 5, technically it's supposed to be the same mask. And then, you know, in Part 6, he's got this one. So, yeah, I'm going to put this on. So, let me... See, the hair is just very poofy. It's very poofy. That's what the Velcro. Which only kind of insinuates and perpetuates the really poofy hair. And I know it's supposed to be spiky, but it's just it's very full. As you can see, it's like very full. And that's not how it really was in the movie. It was just more spiky than it was poofy. This is more poofy, but I still think they did a great job. You know, you got these marks right here they're kind of hard to see, but it's kind of like the brow bone. So, you know, he's got these like an acne scar. That was there. Now, I don't know if these things, like these lines, the acne scar, the bumps and stuff, I don't know if those were intentional, like intentional marks they put into the mold so they would look that way, or if they just accidentally, the molds just accidentally got chipped, or I don't know what the deal was. I don't know if those things were intentional in the movie. My guess is probably they wanted to have the mask looking aged and things like that, but there's always that chance that it wasn't meant to be that way. You never know. When you get the mask, the hair does come really long. Mine went just about under the neck piece, so I had to trim it up a little bit. I had to trim it down here, because in the movie, Michael does not have hair sticking out here. You can still see it back here. Yeah, that is not how it was in the movie, but, you know, it's still, you can just trim it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this review of the Trick or Treat Studios Halloween 6 mask. If you did, make sure to like the video. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.